guys to another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking. Today we are making a quick and easy acai bowl. So acai bowls have become really popular, but the best acai that we've ever had was in
Brazil!
Woo! Was from a little tiny shop in Lençóis, which is in the state of Bahia in northeast Brazil. Every time we go to Brazil, we crave this acai. Now the shop doesn't open till like, I don't know, whatever time they feel like it. 2, 3 p.m. So there's a window between 2 p.m., 3 p.m. and like 5 or 6 that you can get this acai. But it is so good. Alright, so we tried to replicate the same thing here in the US, and it's really hard because some of the acai that you can buy in the supermarket is super sweet. So acai shouldn't be really sweet. It should only be sweet with what you put on top. So the acai itself shouldn't be. So the closest that we found is from Trader Joe's. You can buy these acai packets. They are unsweetened. So we're going to show you how to make some acai bowls today. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open the acai packets. There's 4 packets inside. Now we like to make a pretty big acai bowl, so we use like all 4 in one bowl. Well, in 2 bowls. So if you get the blender for me, I'm going to cut these open. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, babe.
So as you can see, they're all 4 individual packets. So I'm just going to run them under warm water to get it a little bit, because they're frozen, a little bit warm so I can cut open the packets. Ow! I dropped the scissors.
Yes.
Oh, man. So just to loosen it up, run it under the hot water. Alright, so I'm going to open my acai packets. You got to cut them open with scissors. And then what I like to do is I like to take the packet out but kind of break it in half. Or break it up as you take it out so that your blender can kind of process it a little easier. Okay. And this is just a great snack for like a really hot summer day, or we're eating it now. It's fine.
In winter.
In winter. Okay. Good to go. Now, if you just process this acai by itself, it's going to be really dry, so you need to add some liquid. So I usually just add a little bit of apple juice, which also adds a little bit of sweetness to it. So don't add any sugar, just a little bit of apple juice to kind of blend it, and you'll be good. So I bought this individual serving. I'm just going to pour just a little bit in there, not too much. You can always add more later as you see it blending. Alright, and then of course, acai always has a banana in it, so I'm going to chop up this banana and put in the pieces. Look at that. And throw your banana in there. So once I've got my acai, my apple juice, and my 1 cup banana, it's time to blend it. Alright, now I'm seeing that it's a little bit dry, so I'm going to add a little bit more apple juice. Alright, looks good. Yes, that's perfect. Alright, so this is kind of what it's going to look like. Pretty thick. You do not want it to be too thin. You don't want to really eat soup. Okay, now you want to make sure you get all this acai off of here because it's too good to waste. Get my spatula. And then you will get your bowls. separate this into 2 separate bowls, or however many you want to make. This looks delicious. You kind of have to work kind of fast because you know it's gonna melt and then it's gonna turn to soup. You don't want it to be soupy. All right, so you got your 2 bowls. What you're gonna do is you can top it with a lot of different things. We usually put strawberries, blueberries, banana, shredded coconut, delicious. These cacao nibs that I got from TJ Maxx, kind of hard to find. I was without them for a while. And then some drizzled honey on top. You can do granola, you can do any other kind of fruit as well, or any kind of crunchy thing that would pair well with it. So, got my banana now. Oops. Alright, so let me cut my banana to go on top. Half and half again. I like to put it on one side of the bowl. So this is where you can really make your bowl look really pretty. Put the shredded coconut. This is reduced fat, finely shredded unsweetened coconut. So those big coconut flakes, you don't really want that. This is more of a powder.
Yep.
Let's put a little bit on there. You can always add more later. And don't add too much of this because then it gets real dry. I've done that before. All right, and then a little bit of these cacao nibs. They're so good. That's kind of like what they look like. Crunchy. Perfect. And then the honey is key. So you're gonna take your honey. This is local honey, fresh honey. You can see the comb is still in there. You're gonna get 2 spoons. And the key here is to drizzle the honey with the same spoon you're going to use to eat it. Because the honey sticks on there and those first couple of bites are delicious.
Yep, really good.
So, just going to take my honey, drizzle it on there. Wow, that looks so pretty. And stick that spoon right in there. Okay, my next one. You can be generous with the honey because you, it's not really going to be that sweet, so you can, this is your sweetener. Super pretty. Boom. Look at that. So of course if you put blueberries, strawberries on top, it's even better, but we forgot to buy those at the store, so fortunately ours do not have them. But anyway, they're good. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay. Too excited. All right, so as you can see, a beautiful acai bowl, and I am ready to eat this, Louis. So thanks for joining us in another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking. This was a quick and easy recipe for an acai bowl. See you next time.